think for me as a dad, it's given me opportunities to be very intentional in bonding with Benjamin and creating moments where I know I need to transition from him being a boy to him being a man, and I didn't know what that would entail. And this journey process has given me time to reflect on that, giving me times to listen to where Benjamin is at and translate that into, okay, so what does that mean for me as a dad?
It's a very tough journey, but when you get to the end, it's all worth it.
What the journey meant to me was possibly that it's a better bonding experience with our dads. The culture also have a better bonding experience with the dads. Also, it's more to how to be a man in God's image, being a man in this world. Yeah.
So I'd been praying for a while, wanting to create a significant moment for my son as he entered young adulthood. And the journey came at a time that it was a great answer to prayer. I expected to invest in creating this experience for him, and was thoroughly surprised to find out that God had an agenda for working in my heart as well.
I find the journey has been so special between me and my dad because we used to be, before we started, we used to be relatively hostile to each other, and for quite a bit of time we just, any spark set off an explosion, but the journey's just made spending time with my dad just so much more special, and it's made it so much more fun to spend time with him, and I can get where he's coming from.
Yeah, I think there were a couple of blockages in our relationships. I've had lots of chats along the way and lots of activities along the way of the journey that have created a space for us to be able to talk, and the blockage on our communication has been removed. And yeah, we used to be at loggerheads, and there was a standoff. Sometimes it was vocal, sometimes it was just quiet. But to be able to break through and to see and appreciate Zach for the young man that he is and that he is becoming, things that were already there that I don't think I'd appreciated fully, because we've now been able to talk things through, and to be able to talk at a level so that we understand one another.
I feel like the journey's helped us majorly, because I remember a few months ago when we started, talking to my dad was a bit awkward, and I didn't know what to talk about, what to say. But now when I talk to him, it's much easier, and like I can trust him more with things. And like before, I was annoyed when he used to reprimand me, but now I'm actually a little bit grateful that he's reprimanding me, because I see that it seemed like it was all him, and I was just a little boy doing foolish things. But now I actually see that it wasn't him, he was just trying to help me in the way he saw fit. And I was far off, and I needed to go back and to be helped in places. And I think the journey's helped me.
As a young boy growing up, there are people, if we don't teach, someone else is going to teach. And the values that we wanted to instill in him were the values that we felt are from God, and from a Christian perspective was to encourage him to stand for what we believed was, godly. And
so the journey for me has been an amazing adventure, and I was hoping and looking for something to do this, and I was so daunted to try and do it on my own. I knew it needed to happen, but I just wasn't sure how on earth I was going to do it, and knew the significance. But I was so grateful to stumble upon that's what Lord Youth Father is doing through the journey, and I leapt the opportunity, and I encourage many others to join us if they can, because it's really been phenomenal.
Ek het die journey begin het gedink ek gaan vir hom bring sodat hy kan leer om 'n jong man te word, maar eintlik het hy vir my gebring.